Oh my god. 7 minutes waiting. 7 minutes. I wanted apple cider. I have apple cider. Wow. Oh. There we go. It is the new year. Hello. Let me... Yeah, it's fine. Hey. So... Hey, hi, hello, how are you? My name is Callie Residence of Sun, and this is here to play games. Happy 2026. I hope you celebrated exactly as you wished to. Yeah. Yeah, okay. As I said in my going live, I want to... Ooh, where is it? There we go. I want to briefly go over my resolutions from last year, my streaming resolutions. Okay. Yeah, okay. So, what I will do here is this. Wow. Sick. Okay. And then move it behind me above the game. Nice. Okay, that'll work. So, okay, so for 2025, I had do a karaoke. I did that. Okay, let's do it in underlined and let's do purple. Red is harsh. Hello? Whatever. I did a carpool karaoke, and it was fun. What 2 games did I 100%? I know I did at least 2, I think. Oh, not the Steam update while I'm live. Watches my frames drop. That's fair. Steam! There we go. Alright, let's see what I've 100%ed. I 100%ed Exit 8. Ooh, not as many. Oh, Assemble with Care, Exit 8. And AI the Somnium Files. Nice, okay. Exit 8. Assemble with Care. AI Somnium Files. Nice, so that's 3. Record a cover. Did not happen. I promise I was going to. Then shit blew up in December, and I didn't. Because I was gonna do it in December, because the year got... whatever. Anyway, get better at making thumbnails. I think I did that. I honestly think I did that. Okay. Easy. And then start looking into getting a live 2D. Okay. This. Yeah, Batsmaru. Live 2Ds are expensive. So I did 3 of them. I'm pretty okay with that. I know what cover I'm going to record, if that makes a difference, which it does to me. Very nice. Okay, so let's do one for 2026. 2026 streaming resolutions. Let's do 3. The big one will be to record a cover, even if I don't share it. So I do want to record a cover. What'll be my other one? What else do I want to do with streaming? Let me think. What do I want to do? Because I'm pretty comfortable, I think. Perhaps too comfortable sometimes. Whoops. I want 100% Stardew Valley. Perfection. Stardew Valley, which I'm well on my way to. I'm at 90%. I just need to make a fuck ton of money. What else do I want to do? Thought about collabs, but I think I decided that collabs aren't really my thing. Because if I'm gonna play a game with a friend, I think I'd rather just play the game. Unless it's for like an event, like someone's birthday or something. But... Don't mind me, I'm eating a raspberry galette. What do I want to do? I think I want to do Be Funny on social media. More active on social media. Yeah, I think I like that. So, my resolutions for 2026 for streaming specifically. I want to record a cover. Might not share it. I want to achieve perfection in Stardew Valley. I want to be more active on social media. I think that's a good one. I think those are good. Happy New Year, River! I hope you were able to celebrate as you wished. Just finished deciding my 2026 resolutions and going over my 2025 ones. I'm not really big on resolutions as they were, so I only do them for streaming specifically. I have like goals in life, but calling them resolutions feels like a surefire way to make them die, you know, when it comes to life things. But yeah, there we go. I'm okay with that. I'm good with that. Let's kill that. Remove. I wish to remove that. And then exit out of that. I do want to put operating. Alright! Happy welcome to patch 2.1. It is time. I made myself a list of what to do for patch 2.1. Where is it? There it is. Okay. So I need to do Bowl of Embers, Howling Eye, and the Navel. All the hard version. So let's figure out where the fuck to do those. I thought they would be from Orianger, but they weren't. Oh, I did. The reason I was sitting there was because I did get... Fuck yeah. I did it after stream last time. Okay, let's do this. Yeah, I really love the drinking emotes. They're so cute. That was the goal. So delicate. And the little sigh of like happiness. I'm a big fan of it. This is so cute. One of the best emotes they've ever added to the game, and it was free. Okay, what am I doing? My screaming cat is what I'm doing. Are they? Maybe I have to continue a little bit. Maybe, but I do know where I want to go. There's a very important thing I need to start. A very important quest series. Let's go. You. Kitty? Hi! Oh my goodness, we have a visitor. Here. Oh, come here. Oh, come here. God. I swear she feels heavier than like 11 pounds. What? Ugh. Ish. Oh, 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 ouch. Violence and hurt. Anyway, Legacy of Alag. An oddly garbed man visiting Revenant's Toll has some information which might be of interest to an experienced adventurer. Hi! You're so very cute. Do I know you? Unless I am very much mistaken, you are the famed adventurer who bested the Guardian Empire's general, are you not? Great Callon Alba himself. Amazing. More than a little serendipitous. One might even call it fate. I but recently received word of a truly unique opportunity. You see, an opportunity the like of which none but one of your proven worth could take advantage. The reward? Not less than the accumulated knowledge of a fallen civilization. The risk? A single misstep could cost you your life. Well, what is a little danger to a storied hero such as you? A man with absolute confidence in his own abilities stands to profit handsomely from this venture. No, I crave no recompense for my part in bringing this opportunity to your attention. The historic discoveries you shall make will be reward enough, I assure you. If my words have fanned the flames of your curiosity, then I bid you seek a man by the name of Rambrose at St. Koenig's Find. It is he who stands at the doorway to untold marvels, awaiting the arrival of a champion bold enough to march across the threshold. Oh my god, my fucking cat. You're so cute. How are you doing? Out of my legs. Christ. Naughty little thing. Lord. Okay. Go. We know Rambrose. Oh, my chocobo got bigger with me. Yeah, we know Rambrose from the Summoner quest. And I can switch back to Paladin because the patch quests give you, like, next to 0 XP, so I'm not likely to level from them at all. Actually, I don't even know if they do give you XP, because this was max level at this point. I think it just gives you, like, food and money. What's up, Rambrose? Why, if it isn't Callon Alba himself. I wasn't expecting such a celebrated guest. To what do I owe the honor of this visit? I got told about an opportunity. You were directed here, you say? By a man clad in foreign garb? Well, the opportunity he spoke of must certainly refer to our latest anthropogeographical endeavor. Quite how he came to know of it is another matter. All knowledge of this project was supposed to be restricted to my organization. But that is something for me to ponder in private. You are here now, and your services will, I am certain, prove invaluable. I must warn you, however, that the venture we have in mind is no simple excavation. An unprepared or incautious adventurer could very well find himself on an unplanned end. And unpleasant journey to Thal's solemn halls. Knowing this, do you still wish to lend us your cooperation? Yeah. I rather thought you would say that. Your courage is scarcely a secret. Now the first... Calon? I thought it was you! Hey, Sid. What brings you to St. Koenig's? Don't tell me. The Alliance has sent you on another realm-shaking, history-making mission to lay low an apparently insuperable foe? Yes? No! I see you two are already acquainted. That is well. Master Garland, our intrepid hero here, caught wind of the forthcoming expedition, and has kindly pledged to assist us. He has he? Glad to have you aboard, Calon. You don't have the faintest idea what you volunteered for, do you? Very well, let us begin at the beginning. The Sons of St. Koenig are tasked with unearthing the secrets of the long-fallen Allegan Empire, and this present endeavor aims to delve more deeply into the civilization's mysteries than ever before. But I know that, look, in the event that you feel ill-equipped to contribute much on the subject of Allegan archaeology, I invite you to recall your encounter with the Ultima weapon. That mechanical monstrosity represented a feat of engineering far beyond aught Garlemald can presently achieve. Nero Tolskeva simply awoke it. I mention this by way of a reminder that you have had what one might term extensive first-hand experience with a notable Allegan relic. In short, you're practically an archaeologist. Now, to the core of the matter. Here in Mordona there stands an entire Allegan structure which we have yet to investigate. I speak, of course, of the Crystal Tower. After witnessing the destructive capabilities of the Ultima weapon and the lesser moon Dalamud before it, it seems wise to treat any remnants from that era with the utmost caution. They must be analyzed, monitored, and above all, kept from falling into the wrong hands. To put it plain, I have no wish to see another megalomaniacal legatus wield one of those weapons. It was this thought which first moved me to contact the Sons and propose that the tower be explored. Makes sense. For several millennia, the Crystal Tower remained hidden, buried deep underground. But, like so many other things that were better left undisturbed, the structure was freed from its stony prison by the great upheaval which accompanied the coming of the Seventh Umbral Era. It now stands revealed in all its splendor, a gleaming spear of crystal pointed at the bosom of the heavens. Oh! We believe the tower to be the repository of much of the ancients' wisdom. Unfortunately, its entrance is guarded by formidable defenses, and we cannot so much as peep through the keyhole, much less set foot inside. These defenses take the form of statues, carved into the likeness of giant swordsmen. The 8 Sentinels, as the Sons are wont to call them, is the first barrier we must overcome. Fire, water, air, earth. Why not simply fly over them in an airship, you ask? It's been tried before. Any vessel that ventures too close to the tower is blasted out of the air. We either destroy those statues, or the front door is forever beyond our reach. My colleagues and I are ill-suited to negotiating such deadly hazards. Thus, if we are to gain access to the tower's secrets, we must needs employ the services of an experienced adventurer. It will be difficult and dangerous, Callum, but I can think of no finer man for the task. Hell yeah. If I didn't know better, I'd say you had a taste for these deadly escapades. I look forward to working with you again. There is much and more to be done before we can begin the expedition proper. Take some time to prepare yourself, and I shall explain the challenges that lie ahead. Okay. Our first objective is to reach the entrance to the Crystal Tower. As I previously mentioned, however, that will prove no easy task. The entrance is guarded by powerful defense mechanisms, each utilizing one of the 4 elements of fire, water, wind, or earth. Anyone attempting to simply stroll past these unsleeping sentinels invites swift obliteration. Based on Master Garlon's analyses, however, we are reasonably certain that the attacks of these lethal contraptions can be reflected using a crystal of the corresponding element. Naturally, these crystals must be of surpassing clarity, free of the slightest impurities, much like the flawless specimens used by the Beastmen in their primal summoning rituals. Mayhap I should have said exactly like the specimens they use. Were there any other way, we would not ask this of you, but we need someone to enter the Beast Tribe strongholds and liberate their perfect crystals. For the moment, I would have you focus on obtaining 2 of the 4 crystals we require. Pray make from Lenosha, where both the Sapsa spawning grounds and Ugamaro mines are located. You may be certain that the materials used in the Beastman's sacred rituals will be well defended. Whether you choose to venture there alone or with companions, I shall leave to your discretion. But whatever you do, please be careful. Okay. Oh, that scared the piss out of me. Okay, haha. Christ. You know, let me just move my microphone around so I can actually move. Sick. Okay. Go. Legacy of Alag. Alag. I'm so much bigger than I was at Zepanui. I don't think I'm max height. Oh my god, I forgot I could fucking fly. Holy shit. A whole new world. God, I have to remember how fuck to play Paladin. Why is there a naked white mage running around? Not my problem. Nice. Yeah, I don't think chocobos are supposed to be able to fly. I won't lie. But technically, everything can fly now. Can you get off the counter? Oh my god. I'm trying to play a game! Anyway. I don't think chocobos are supposed to be able to fly, but everything can fly now. Even. Can you give me something interesting? The answer is no. Even this. Because why not, you know? They do have stubby little wings. Like little penguins in my brain. Penguins. Penguin. Oh, you don't just like the girl flying? Ah. No, it's cursed. Go around. Remember if I can go around. Oh, wait, I might be able to. Oh, I can. Slay. Can I? Ooh, I might not be able to. I might have to go back. Oh, no, I can. Slay. Whenever I did this the very first time, I had to run past everything. Hello. Nice. Anyway, back we go. It's even more cursed because on my main account, I have some things that really shouldn't be flying. Oh my god, wait, I can fly here too. Ah! Oh my god. I remember when they added flying to the Realm Reborn areas. Oh my god. My god. Hey, Rambros. How progress your efforts in infiltrating the Beastman strongholds? So these are the famed flawless crystals of the beast tribes. I have seen countless specimens from I know not how many excavations, but nothing to compare to these. Their purity is astounding. You have done well, Galan. With these in our possession, we lack only the crystals of fire and wind. The former lies in Zaharak, the war camp of the Malja and Thanalin. The latter in Natalan, the roost of the Ixal in the hills of Kurthis. You can expect them to be as closely guarded as the first two, if not more so. Still, I look forward to receiving word of your resounding success. Yeah. Off I go. Not the pajamas. For you. Purple. Big Carby. Must be big Carby to carry Ellison. Now I can fly no higher. Oh, now I can't. Okay. The gentle twinkling of the carbuncle is making me very happy. I don't think I've ever noticed it quite like I am now. I get to go see Orishima. Meow. No, I'm supposed to go north. Give me a second. You won't recognize me. I'm not a bunny anymore. Hey. I care him so bad. Anyway. I love Kurthis. Genuinely. It's... we're in the Western Highlands, right? No, we're in Central. I love the Western Highlands a lot. Those are in Heaven's Word. Which we will get to eventually. Anyway. Being able to fly is such a boon. Galon, it is good to see you. Tell me, were you able to obtain the remaining crystals from the Beastmen? Yes. Wonderful! With all 4 crystals in hand, we are now ready to proceed to the next stage of our preparations. I hope I did not give the impression that we would be embarking upon our journey to the Crystal Tower just yet. Alas, there is another step which must be completed ere we come to that. While the crystals you acquired are indeed flawless, they are of little use to us in their present form. They are to reflect the elemental forces of the tower's defenses. They must needs be cut and polished. A process which calls for a very particular set of materials. Procuring them will be a challenge in itself, I fear. Needless to say, we will be requiring your services once again. Yeah, I knew that. If the flawless crystals you procured for us are to retain their elemental purity during the shaping process, a very specific set of abrasive substances will be required. Well, I say substances, but one might just as well call them one substance, namely ether sand, which has 4 elementally aspected varieties. Alas, ether sand is neither common nor cheap. Indeed, it is not unusual for the abrasive to exceed the value of the precious stones it is used to polish. Given the rarity of the materials in question, the Goldsmiths Guild in Old Da seem the likeliest place to purchase the quantity we require. When I contacted the Guildmaster, however, I was informed that no ether sand was currently available. Though I requested that word be sent as soon as new stock came in, I have yet to receive aught but apologies. I should mention at this point that I placed the order some time before you procured the flawless crystals. I'm well aware that acquiring ether sand is no small feat, of course, and I am not an impatient man. But I fear the more we delay our investigation, the greater risk that the tower's secrets may fall into the hands of other, less savory parties. That is why I wish to entrust you with the payment for our purchase and send you to speak directly with Guildmaster Serendipity. Mayhap the presence of such a distinguished personage will spur the guild into action. In any event, it is my hope that when we next meet, you will have found at least one of the 4 varieties of ether sand we require. I'll try. I can't promise shit, but I'll try. Hello, Guildmaster. Ah, Master Alba. Welcome, welcome. What brings you here, if I may ask? You're here on behalf of the Sons of St. Koenig. What fortunate timing! I was just about to contact Master Rambrose with the news we've finally managed to acquire a quantity of fire-aspected ether sand. I'm afraid it may be some time before we can supply the other 3 varieties, but you are welcome to settle accounts for that which we have now. Pray speak with Jamim over the... Ah, I do beg your pardon. It seems she's assisting another customer. Come on, there must be something you can do. Without that sand, we'll have to rethink our whole design. I sympathize with your plight, sir, but as I explained, the ether sand in question is already spoken for. If you'd like to reserve the next shipment, then I would be happy to accept the funds you've offered as partial payment. Partial? Are you saying it's not enough? I'm already stretching our research budget as it is. Suppose a man can do without a midday meal for a year or two. Alan, it's been too long. What brings you here then? Got your eye on something expensive, have you? I plop a moneyed bag down. Well now, that is quite a money pouch. The sound of so many gil clinking together is strangely satisfying, is it not? Calming, and yet invigorating at the same time. Oh no, you're here for the blooming ether sand, aren't you? Yeah, it's for a project Sid has me on. Well, I can't deny the alien civilization's a subject worth researching. Chief said he was looking into something big, but we never thought to ask him what. Wedge and I have been too busy tinkering with a new airship design to think of much else. I say tinkering. Wrestling would be more like it. Still, after much wringing of hands and gnashing of teeth, we managed to put together a prototype crystal-powered propulsion system. Got the idea for it when we heard how you lot had used a corrupted crystal on board the Enterprise, as a matter of fact. Anyway, to cut a long story short, our design calls for all 4 varieties of ether sand. And that's why I can't just relinquish my claim on this batch here, even for you, lad. How are we meant to usher in a brave new age of technological innovation, if not by technologically innovating, huh? Well, I hesitate to interrupt such an impassioned speech. Duty compels me to point out that this gentleman is a representative of the organization that reserved the ether sand in question. Mention nothing of the fact that his purse is considerably larger than yours. Oh, it's like that, is it? Sorry. Alright. This batch is yours. I'll let you have it. But if you're going to take my sand, it's only fair that you grant me a role in this project of yours. Take that as a yes. It's not every day you get a chance to experiment with the wonders of the ancients. With any luck, they'll inspire me to think up another technological innovation or two. Okay. Oh. Now then, from what you've told me, I'm guessing you'll be needing the other 3 varieties of elementally aspected ether sand as well, right? Then, rather than sitting on your rump waiting for a shipment that may never come, I reckon your time would be better spent looking for the stuff yourself. It just so happens I know of a good place to start. There is said to be a peddler in northern Thanalan who, very occasionally, handles the earth-aspected variety of ether sand. Wedge is in the process of confirming the rumor as we speak. I know what you're thinking. When did my timid little friend decide he didn't need me to hold his hand anymore? Answer being, just the other day! Seems he's been inspired by a certain adventurer's heroic example. Thought he was joking when he volunteered to go to Thanalan without me. I just hope he manages to stay out of trouble. Shout out to Blue Fog, and you should find him poking about with his new bodyguard. Oh, did I not mention her? Aye, Wedge thought it might be wise to hire an adventurer to accompany him. Just in case your heroic example turned out to be less inspiring than he first thought. Okay. Okay. Save your greetings. If you're looking for a hired blade, then you'll have to look elsewhere. The day I've had, the only company I crave is a squat, silent type that has a handle and holds no less than a pint of ale. You wish to hear my tale? I warn you, 'tis no stirring epic, but as you asked. And my employer, a Lalafellan lad, wished to pay a visit to a peddler who deals in some manner of special sand. I forget what it's called, but 'tis apparently worth a small fortune. Anyway, when we arrived, the man claimed his stock to have been stolen by bandits. Determined to not return empty-handed, we crept into the bandits' stronghold and set about locating the stolen goods. Long story short, alarms were raised, rogues were awoken, and we fled in a blind panic. I was separated from my employer in the confusion and have not seen him since. A friend of yours, is he? Then you'd best be prepared for the worst. 'Tis just possible the poor sod may yet be lost in the old Amagina mithril mine, but if you're the bandits, we'll have caught up with him by now. Well, the wedge is dead. Kidding, probably. Lil homie really needs to learn how to stay out of trouble. The lunatic followers. Can I get in without alerting anyone? Doubt it. The window I can hop through? No. Can you move? I did it. Okay. Wedge, homie. How could I be so stupid? Sneaking into a bandit's lair. It's just not the sort of thing I do, and now I'm going to die for it. No. I just need to calm down. I can do this. I'm gonna be brave. I'm gonna stand up, and I'm gonna walk out of here. Here we go. Ah! I'm sorry. Please don't kill me. I promise I'll leave and never come back. Hey. Kalon, is it really you? But how did you find me? Can you smell fear? Actually, ignore that smell. I expect you're wondering why I'm here. Well, I was in the process of retrieving some stolen ether sand, which Biggs and I need for our research as it happens. It was, I concede, perhaps a touch foolish and very nearly fatal. But I did succeed in snatching the stuff before my bodyguard ran away and several dozen bandits came piling after me with knives and axes and what looked very much like a plank with a rusty nail in it. Anyway, the important thing is that the stolen ether sand is right here in my oh dear. It must have fallen out when I was, taking evasive maneuvers. Seems I won't be leaving this infernal place for a while yet. You'll find the ether sand in my stead? As long as I can keep it. Bye. Why do I have to give it to him? Here you go. I'm tired of the voices, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna chill with the voices until we get to like cutscenes. Especially because that's what a lot of today is gonna be, because there's no voiced stuff. And it's making it take 700 goddamn years. Successful, yes. Nice, I found fire and earth. Here you go. I see, 2 varieties. Well, that was 2 more than could reasonably be expected, and 2 less than I'd hoped you would say. Forgive my flippancy, you have done well truly. If all goes to plan, we need no longer fear death by fire or earth. Master Garland, if you would be so kind as to prepare the relevant crystals. I shall set to work immediately. Truth be told, I'm looking forward to this. One does not encounter materials like this every day. Speaking of which, how in the 7 Hills did you find them? Mistake me not, old friend. I know only too well how capable you are, but ether sand isn't something you simply find gathering dust at the back of a merchant's rare gem cabinet. Biggs and Wedge. Trust them to design a revolutionary new engine the moment I turn my back. It'll be good to have them around. Still, as a matter of professional pride, let's endeavor to procure the 2 remaining varieties of ether sand by the time they arrive. Made certain arrangements. We shall soon see if my efforts have borne fruit. Seem less enthusiastic about that prospect. If there's a complication, I'd rather we discuss it now than risk jeopardizing them. Savor the preliminary victory. Only for a moment. Okay. Charlie, an acquaintance of mine, to travel to Gridania and there gather the necessary materials. Since that time, however, I haven't heard nary a whisper from him. To be frank, this lack of communication is not entirely uncharacteristic, but I cannot discount the possibility that something ill has befallen the man. Alas, we do not have time to investigate his fate. As I mentioned before, the more we delay our expedition, the more likely it is that the Crystal Tower's secrets will fall into the wrong hands. Travel to the Black Shroud and seek out Parsemontre, the master of the markets in Gridania. If anyone knows where Ethan might be, it is him. Okay. A performance for the ages. Ethan, my dear fellow, you have the faintest idea. I know if I had not ore from which the water aspect variety of the place is defined, but only a desperate fool. Earth's Gift. The Hog. I just want to use the ether teleport things so that I stop getting that pop-up. I'm not broke as hell anymore. I'm broke, but not broke as hell. I'm so excited. You are too late, adventurer, and not only for the entertainment. You will find no trace of the ore which but recently lay here. Nay, not so much as a speck. No, you'll never spy me from there. For the time being, at least, you will have to trust the evidence of your ears. Now stop squinting at the foliage and listen. As I told you, the water-blessed mineral you had hoped to find is gone. Taken by me. Victory has something, removing impurities from lesser crystals. Well, you mean to dally here all day? Make haste, adventurer, before I snatch another prize from under your nose. This is to be a race. Ixale logging grounds in the North Shroud shall be our destination, and that is where the real amusement will begin. May the best man win. Oh shit. Bravo! That was quite a show, adventurer. Why, the spectacle proved so enthralling that all thoughts of Ether Sun slipped my mind. I appear to have forfeited our little race. Congratulations. The wind-touched abrasive is yours. And yet, having been treated to such a memorable performance, I cannot help feeling that the greater prize is mine. This inequity must not stand. I insist that you accept a token of my appreciation. Payment for this entertainment will be waiting for you to the east, in a clearing within Proud Creek. Pray retrieve the gift ere it is crushed beneath the iron feet of the Dullahans. Being played with. Can you turn around? I know you like just turned that way, but can you turn around? Nice. Another cutscene. Goddamn. Not what you were expecting. I took the liberty of refining the ore from Earth's gift into ether sand. Do keep it safe, adventurer. Lest you accuse me of playing games, you should know that the thought of relinquishing my prize never once crossed my mind until I saw you in action. Such deeds must needs be rewarded. It is my vocation, you see, to record history as it is made by mortal men, and I much prefer to chronicle the accomplishments of the bold and the mighty. Thus, it is my fervent wish that you continue your career with the same courage and zeal you have shown today. We shall meet again, adventurer, and sooner than you may imagine. Okay. Well. Okay, last pop-up. Rambros, I have your fucking sand, dog. What news of your mission? Are we getting closer? Yes, here we go. Yeah, there's both kinds you wanted. We brought both? Yes. Okay. Garland is working. Oh, my cat is now sleeping on the couch. She's so cute. Yeah, that should do the trick. Wow. This won't work. Where's my little shit? Where is he? Oh, Biggs and Wedge. Come to lend a hand, have you? compelling viewpoint. It is unyielding wills such as yours that have defined the course of history. There he is! The little shit! So you returned at last. What, pray tell, has kept you so wholly preoccupied that you cannot spare a moment to inform me of your progress or preservation? Why, the task you assigned to me, of course. Surely you have not forgotten about the ether sent. I tasked a passing adventurer with delivering it. A more capable courier I could not imagine. Dramatic little boy. Hi, Pookie. There he is. Greetings, adventurer. Did I not say we would meet again? I believe an introduction is in order. I am Graha Tia, one of the students of Baldesion. I look forward to joining you on your groundbreaking expedition. I hope you will forgive him his eccentricities and welcome him as one of our own. Hell yeah! That's my cat. So then, our fellowship is complete. All stand ready to step into the unknown. 3 cheers for Noah! Noah? That is the name I have chosen for our little collective. Given our differing backgrounds, we cannot very well call ourselves the Sons of St. Koenig, can we? And we must have a memorable appellation if our adventure is to leave its mark in the annals of history. I could claim that NOAA stands for Nominated Observers of Artifacts Historical, and so it does, technically, but my true reason for choosing this name stems from the fact that it is shared by a vaunted Allegan Archmagus. Let's go! Ready! Cute! I love my stupid little cat! I love my stupid little cat. Hi! How tall am I? Oh my good god. Oh my good lord. Have mercy on my soul. Sorry, making sure I save that. Anyway. Hi, Graha. Secrets of Ancient Alag beckon. Let's not keep them waiting any longer. Adventurer, you and I will join the engineers at the Crystal Tower's main gateway, where we will endeavor to neutralize the structure's outer defenses. Rambros, meanwhile, will remain here and oversee the operation. Given my knowledge of Allegan history, it seems logical that I should lead the expedition itself, though I admit the role does not exactly befit my status as an observer. Still, we can but make use of the resources at hand. Assuming all are in agreement, let us proceed forthwith to the large, lopsided gate found to the southeast. Okay. Oh, he's so little. I'm ill. I play as a min-height catboy usually. So, like, this is very different. Because Graha is also a min-height catboy. Oh, fuck off! Eat shit. Okay. Beyond the portal. Sid, you are the only one of our number who has ever crossed this threshold. I ask that you take the lead for the present. I think I ever realized that that's a portal. I mean, it makes sense spatially, but... Sentinels. Say, the energy radiating from these statues is palpable. Lucky for us that it is. One might otherwise stroll past them. Feast your eyes on the elemental defenses which prompted our lengthy preparations. Yeesh. No matter how swift they may be. Crystal fangs be such pains. Yep, do them straight, please, thank you. Fuck yeah, baby! Kaboo. Kablooey. Success. Ah, I for one am convinced. Friends, ready your fangs. Kablooey. Do I get to do the last one, or does Wedge do it? I don't remember. I hope I get to do it. Yay! Biggs and Wedge are a unit. Nice. Indeed, the entrance to the tower is near at hand. My blood fairly sings with anticipation. A proposal for the next stage of the expedition. I suggest we wait here while Callan and a handpicked party of his adventuring companion for the tower. What? Without us? I thought we came here to survey the entire structure! Did and we will, but it must proceed at a measured pace. The outside of the place is blissful defended. Can you imagine what awaits us on the inside? Callan here fits that description better than anyone I know. Oh, he's so pouty! Your knowledge of ancient lore will be invaluable in that endeavor, historian Grahatia. Buttering him up. Do you ever tire of being right, old man? I forgot how much of a little shit he is. Oh my god! The maze that surrounds the base of the tower is known as the Labyrinth of the Ancients. During this initial foray, I suggest you concentrate on ridding the palace of hostile elements. When you are reasonably certain that the maze is secure, contact me via link shell and we shall join you post-haste, no matter what Master Garland says. Though we would prefer if any relics you encounter remained intact, you have leave to do whatever necessary to secure ingress to the upper levels of the tower. Fortune go with you, Callan. Thanks, Graha. I love this little shit! My god, I forgot how much of an ass he is. I'm so fond of him. Fuck. How fast do you think Labyrinth will pop? Okay, I was about to say, I better not be. Slay. Walk up here. Nope, you didn't see that. I wonder if the weather will change. Oh, wow. Wow. Wow, the weather changed. Crazy, Dio. Crazy. God, insane that the weather just changed. Oh my god. Crazy. Oh my god, the weather didn't change. What the fuck? Oh my god. Anyway, sorry about it. More than 30 minutes? Holy shit. This is sickening. Hey, guess I'll just wait for that. Fuck. Oh, 7 minutes, thank god. Let me actually look up where the Bowl of Embers is. Real actually doesn't have. Maybe I have to accept the quest from Philia first. Oh. Okay. I know you have scarce had a chance to rest, but I'm afraid there is still work to do. The Ultima weapon's destruction, 'twould seem, has served to embolden the beastmen, who now seek to call down their gods once more. Even as we speak, the Amalja, the Ixal, and the Kobolds are making preparations for their respective summoning rites, and that is but the half of it. Much to our dismay, all three tribes were somehow able to procure vast quantities of crystals. Oh, my turn to say something. Basically, this means the primals will be stronger than they were before. Far stronger. Their previous incarnations will seem as pale imitations. The beast tribes, we believe, began hoarding crystals with a vengeance in the wake of the Ultima weapon's maiden appearance. You will remember that at the time it devoured 3 primals in one sitting. The Grand Companies are aware of the potential primal outbreak. Alas, after deliberation, the leaders concluded that they must needs turn to us once more. The etheric waves that were observed in Maldona do not appear to bear a connection to any beast tribe. Yet much and more still remains beyond our knowing. We must be prepared for all possibilities. I am loath to send you into the midst of danger so soon, but none have proven themselves more capable against the primals than you. Will you undertake this mission? Yeah. You have my thanks. Truly, I do not know what we would do without you. Probably die. Go ahead, Thancred. With the circumstances as they were, I haven't given the chance to properly express my gratitude. I owe you my life, Callum. Thank you, from the bottom of my heart. Your failures left me feeling powerless. I wanted to be stronger, that I might do right by my fellow scions. Instead, I caused you all no end of grief and suffering. I swear to you, it shan't happen again. Owing to everyone's ministrations, I am quite recovered now. I hope to return to my duties again soon. Rest, old man. Thancred's return marks the beginning of a new chapter for the Scions. Let us renew the fire in our hearts and continue to press ever forward. Now then, back to the matter of the primals. With no fewer than 3 of the beings threatening to appear, it is easy to feel overwhelmed. We must take it one step at a time. Orianger has the overview of the situation as it stands. Please speak with him to receive guidance on your mission. Okay. I guess I'll have 2 streams doing 2.1. It's fine. I kind of expected it to go faster, but Crystal Tower quest took longer than expected. If it bleeds, we can kill it. Yeah, honestly, all we're doing is getting the hard versions of the quests, so it's not really that important for me to read what's going down, so I'm just gonna skim it. But I do need to complete these for the, to be able to continue the story later on. I hope I have time to get to it. So convenient. It ruins the immersion a little bit, I'm not gonna lie, to just fly everywhere, but like, I'm not mad about it. Especially because the post-Realm Reborn quests and patches are so fucking long. Can I get through here? Yeah, I can. can do that later. And then... do I have to actually go through that? I don't think I have to go through it. Like, finish it yet. I think I can just do it like that and then collect the next one. I hope. I hope. Hi Tataru. Bye Tataru. Oh, fucking what, Papa Limo? That's so stupid! Whatever. Y'all are fake for that. What, Alvino? Goodbye. Guess I'll do main story or whatever. Hmm? Callon, it pleases me to see you well. You excuse me for interrupting, Callon. My lady, the gentleman from Ashgana Exports has just left. I understand now why you didn't want to receive him. You did well, Tataru. Please inform the guards that we will not be receiving any further guests this morning. Thank you, my lady. Ever since we defeated Gaius van Beelsa and destroyed his ultimate weapon, the eyes of the world have followed our every move, scarce remembering to blink. Where once we worked in secret, with precious few friends and all too many enemies, we are now besieged by benefactors, each one more eager than the last to offer us his complete support. A true embarrassment of riches. Of course, every promise of patronage comes with a price. Some make their intentions known from the start, while others endeavor to engage us more subtly. Rest it how they will, the message is ever the same. We shall help you, but only if you help us. The gentleman Tataru spoke of was more brazen than most. In exchange for certain supplies, he would have us resolve a business dispute. Naturally, I refused him, as I have every other merchant of his ilk. Alas, the Syndicate's overtures are not so easily rejected. When we formed the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, it was with the goal of serving Eorzea, not the interests of individual Eorzeans. Our neutrality is fundamental to our cause. In my heart, I know this to be true, and yet, if accepting these offers of patronage could empower us to do greater good, might they not warrant greater consideration? Our Bardesian colleagues have been generous beyond measure, but we cannot expect them to— Forgive me, I did not mean to burden you so. All good. Yet, my urge to share this dilemma may not be wholly misguided. Might I impose upon you to consult the others? They are like to have their own opinions on this matter. Sure. 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 Oh, fuck yeah, baby! I like that I came in as a paladin and then I just roll up to them as a summoner and they're just gonna be like, fucking what, dog? Hey! Let me make sure my portrait's not fugly. Oh, never mind. My portrait's gonna be fugly. Possibly. Oh, this is sick. Ooh, bitch, okay. Cutscene. Oh. We're about to see if I remembered to turn off everyone else's effects. We're about to find out real fast. Oh, I do have a thing. Good. I'm not completely cringe. I also gave myself until a set time to stream. So I can stream a little longer than I usually do, because I usually only stream for like 2 hours, but ooh, I wonder how they do it. Because I know different data centers have different ways of dealing with the dragon. I love that no one fucking interrupted that. Ellison. I keep forgetting that I'm Ellison now. This bitch pisses me off. We're gonna fucking wipe. Yeah, dude, I've literally never wiped there. I'm level 51 by accident. Okay. Or 53 actually, maybe? I'm pretty fucking high level when I shouldn't be. Oh dear. Yeah, I haven't watched this in such a long time. I'm like, oh. No one gives a shit about cutscenes, apparently. Fuck you guys. Nice job by the hero. Yay, okay. Left like a dog. Yeah. Hell yeah, brother. Wow, I got everything I wanted. And then some, I think. Ooh. Oh there, Calon. I changed clothes since you last saw me. I'm now a summoner. Very impressive, I must say. Your name shall be writ large in the volumes that are sure to be pinned on this historic expedition. The scale of this structure defies comprehension. Someone plainly thought bigger was better. According to the findings of my Baldesian colleagues, the Crystal Tower was constructed to collect and store the endless energies of the sun. characteristically ambitious undertaking. Now, what of the tower's inner defenses? Judging by your haggard expression, clearing out the labyrinth was no small feat. A giant of a man wielding a shimmering scimitar, you say? Yes, that will have been Phlegethon, not Acheron, Phlegethon, who is a hero of the Allegan Revolution. Well, I am a historian. And I have a certain, shall we say, affinity for the lore of the Allegan Empire. It is, of course, all knowledge gleaned from musty scrolls and tomes. The ancient texts claim that the Crystal Tower is defended by the champions of Eld, resurrected and augmented through the Allegans' extraordinary technology. Chief, you need to see this. That bitch is huge. Well, we have much to discuss and digest. Let us retire to St. Koenig's Find for the present and there plan our next step. Lest there be any doubt, our expedition has some way to go yet. Fuck yeah, Graha. Let me change back into my fucking armor, dog. Alright, sick. Let me also queue for Full of Ember's Heart. 11 minutes, that's fine, I guess. I remember once sitting in queue for the extreme for Shiva for fucking 2 hours or 3 hours before. That was before I was told, no, you don't wait for those. That's a duty finder thing. I was like, oh, shit. Let me also see. Hello, Graha. So good of you to join us, Kalon. Our meeting would be dull indeed without a full account of your experiences in the labyrinth. Take a moment to collect yourself, and when you're ready, we shall debate how best to proceed. The Fellowship of Noah being accounted for, it is time this assembly was called to order. Rambros will be presiding over the meeting, if you would be so kind as to inform him of your readiness to proceed. Of this, a first foray into the grounds, we succeed in neutralizing the structure's outer defenses before proceeding to secure the maze surrounding the base of the fire. According to Callan's account, the labyrinth's defenses were most emphatically active. The disturbing Lee's report also mentions a violent encounter with a sentry heavily augmented by Allegan technology. But our misgivings were well founded. Crystal Tower was not simply thrust above ground by the chaotic shifting of Earth, it has somehow been reawoken. Address the question of how they work, the answer to which must surely be waiting for us inside the tower itself. We must go inside. Task rather easier said than done if the perils of the labyrinth are any indication. All further exploration of the tower be delayed until such time as an exhaustive analysis of the structure's defenses has been completed. Master Garland, may I entrust this to you? Be my pleasure. What about us? Yeah, blah blah blah. Well, everything seems to be in hand here, so I shall take my leave of you for the present. If I am to witness this valiant tale unfold with mine own eyes, I must needs hone my martial skills ere we ascend this spire. Nothing of the sort, Graha. Your knowledge may prove useful to Master Garland's investment. Howdy, little bitch! As an observer, I am not, strictly speaking, subject to your authority. I do not mistake my intent, Callum. I am well aware that I shall never be matched for one with your innate talents, however hard I train. Be that as it may, pray do not allow your skills to rust from disuse during the coming pause. We will need your fighting fit for our subsequent forays up to prove as productive as this one, marking you have not yet caught more than brief glance. Meeting adjourned. I think it's just this guy being a little freak. Okay, sorry about that, guys. I was in a cutscene. Let's go. It collapsed, idiot. Oh, okay, I get to do this again. Oh. Okay, Circus Tower is next time. Wow. Okay, hi, Graha. Bye. Okay. Okay. Let's try this out. Hmm. Okay. Convenient. Yippee! Call you the our meeting with the Admiral shortly after the Levinson sent word of the summoning of Titan. Then mayhap you also recall my words to our host. I said unto Melville that her people had broken their treaty with the kobolds, and that the beastmen had justly responded that we had been called to intervene in a conflict which she herself had invited. I spoke, in short, the truth. And wherefore did I speak it? Because, owing no allegiance to Limsa, I felt no compulsion to allow the Laminsons to distort the facts to fit a narrative which justified their actions and absolved them of guilt. Upon this subject, Minfilia can expect a similar reply. How many dalliances with the city-states have already weakened our claim to neutrality? The path she contemplates would see us relinquish it entirely. Fortune begets power, and power fortune. That we, and especially you, have power is beyond doubt. The question is what to do with it. You may be interested to know that there is a growing belief amongst the refugees that Alamigo could be liberated. Only the Scions would commit their strength to the cause. Yet theirs is but one of many causes. We stand at a crossroads, Callum. Each path is paved with good intentions, but where they lead is far from clear. "'Tis the lot of the powerful to attract the covetous as well as the needy. Thus doth prudence dictate that those with power proffer aid with one hand, whilst the other resteth ever on their hilt. Alas, we have not the luxury of time to decipher our petitioners' machinations. Doubt not that they shall return, stronger and bolder both, nor that we shall be the ones to meet them. This sacred charge shall ever be ours. 'Tis but a pity we are so few, and our fortunes so finite. None can deny that we would benefit from more support, but if it comes at the cost of our principles... Neutrality was ever a delicate matter. I've lost count of the times I've had to explain to people that our allegiance need not necessarily lie in the same place as our headquarters. Mind you, if we are to sell our services for Gil, we might as well declare our fealty to Uldar now and have done with it. Quite sure Ida would enjoy the bribes. I've been receiving a lot of gifts lately, but Papalimo keeps making me send them back. It wouldn't be so bad, but some of them are really nice. I mean, really, very nearly abandon your principles nice, you know? Alpha now. Yappy bitch. This situation is not wholly unexpected. I too have given much thought to our organization's future, though it would seem I have reached a different conclusion. Mayhap it is time I made my feelings known to the antecedent. Come along, Callum. Come along. Rat. Alphina, Alon, is aught amiss? You desired counsel, and so you shall have it. Minfilia, the scions of the 7th Dawn must leave Uldar. We must do what? He's right. So long as we remain within Uldar territory, we will never be free to act with impunity. Moving our headquarters to Vesper Bay only delayed the inevitable. We have demonstrated our capabilities, and the Syndicate has taken note. It will not suffer our organization to remain independent now. We are far too dangerous for that. Surely you realize they are the reason Vesper Bay still lacks an aetherite. They know full well how beneficial one would be to our cause. Which is why it and other favors will be denied us, yes, until we cooperate. If Uldar is no longer suitable, where would you have us go? Experience has taught us that the appearance of neutrality is as important as the reality. Accordingly, we must keep each of the great nations at arm's length and plant our banner in a place which all agree to be beyond their borders. Mordona. I had a good Alphino voice for a while, but I lost it. Revenant's Toll, to be precise. It lies within neutral territory and offers all the essential facilities we require. By way of an additional benefit, it is also frequented by a veritable legion of adventurers who may serve to supplement our ranks. I am, of course, conscious of the fact that we have developed a certain bond with Uldar and her people over the years. But I truly believe this to be the best course of action. And just as you yourself observe, we have invaluable ties to the local community, forged through years of concerted effort. Uldar is our home, Alphino. To cast aside everything we have built and start anew in that desolate wasteland would be beyond reckless. The decision is yours to make, Antecedent. I ask only that you recall the shared purpose which first moved us to found the Scions of the 7th Dawn, and which moved you to found the Path of the 12 ere that. We aspire to an ideal, you and I, just as my grandfather did. That makes us more than mere comrades in arms. We are as much your family as... That would be all, Alphino. I am sure you have some familial affairs of your own to it. Your concern is most generous, but no, I've left them in the hands of men better suited to the task than I. I cannot very well allow my personal affairs to come before the needs of the Order, after all. Oh. Oh. Call her ass out. Leave Uldar. Has it truly come to this? Oh, Callum, pray attend to Alphino. He is engaged in some business or other and requires your assistance. Pray be on your way. Alphino waits upon you, and I have much to think about. Oh, and tell him he shall have my answer in due time. Confounded. She knows what must be done, and still she hesitates. All because of these fanciful rumors. I should explain. Minfili's mother, well, adoptive mother, was among the great many who perished during the calamity. Flaming was her name, though you may know her better as the songstress of Uldar. She was a performer of singular talent, and much loved by the people of Eorzea, not to mention a certain Shalian minstrel. As you may imagine, the news of her passing was greeted with shock and disbelief by her adoring followers, many of whom refused to acknowledge what had happened. That her body was never found only served to encourage speculation. Minfilia, too, struggled at first to accept the truth, but as Flamin's absence stretched for months into years, she saw that there could be no other explanation. Until recently, at any rate. For whatever reason, rumors have once again begun to circulate that Flamin is alive and well. Oh my god, I can't talk. One of our informants, Father Iliud, has sent word that a woman matching the songstress's description has been seen of late at the seaside resort of Costa del Sol. If we could succeed in tracking her down, I have no doubt that any worries that now plague Minfilia's heart might be assuaged. I mean to set forth for the No-Show at once. Let us reconvene there and inquire with Master Gegeruju as to the veracity of these rumors. Okay. But I can't fucking talk, dog. Flying Chiboboco. Chikokobo. Boboboco. There it is. O sweet sirens of the sands, my Mikote muse, why have you forsaken me? Flami, you mean to tell me the goddess-made flesh who dwelt among us until so very recently was the songstress of Uldar? Egads, man! If I had known that, I would have chained her to my bedpost and never let her leave. Oh, for shame! To think that she now applies her trade for the riffraff off to the west, or whatever she said she was going. A tragedy, I say! Bye. Ifrit bleeds, we can kill it. And I think it was the quest for Garuda was in for Garuda Awakening. What's say in there? Hello. But we have the pleasure. She put a light to hold. Everyone her dew, but her perfume was so ghastly. I had no choice but to eject her from the premises. Blind associate. I don't know if I'd be lots of any description. Fair enough. Bitch. No bitches? No bitches? Mini grand adventure. Girl from a little while ago. One does not forget it. Like that. So robust and interesting. A bloom native to these parts. I'm from my powers of observation and asked me where she could find some of the flowers. Rode south into Raincatcher Gully. I'm in your debt, stranger. I did not realize my activities had aroused the Gobu's ire until it was too late. The oils can be used to make a perfume, you see, and I... Hey, Lamin. Lamin? I don't... Who are you? Whom do you serve? It appears you've already found our woman. Consider me impressed, my friend. The songstress of Ul'dah, I presume? Minfilia, or should I say Asilia, is looking for you. Asilia? You're the very picture of health, milady, yet the world thinks you dead. I can only conclude that this was by design. The question is, why? Not everyone who endeavors to find me does so with the best intentions, child. You'll be pleased to know that I fully intend to reveal myself to Minfilia when the time is right. Oh, well, that does please me, more than you know. But tell me, sojourns in the forests of Lenosha aside, when exactly will the time be right? When I deem it so. You imagine I traveled all this way on a whim? As I was telling your associate prior to your intrusion, I came here to harvest these flowers for use in perfume. Does that satisfy your curiosity, or would you interrogate me further? My apologies for the interruption. Anyway, now that we all have that which we came for, might we continue this conversation in a safer locale? Wineport, say. Fucking gnat. Wait time 5 minutes, my ass. Pop on my way up there, I think. Okay, while this happens, what I'm going to do is I'm going to update my quest tracker. What is it doing? Right. Quest tracker. Okay. Okay, so done. This. That's good. Right, I need the internet. Seventh Astral Era. Yes, that's what we are in. Oh, it's relatively short, I think. Okay. Can I copy just these? No, I cannot. Okay. Fine, I guess. Okay. Lord. There we go. I'm making my tracker tell me what the names of the quests will be. I forgot how good the quest names are. Okay. Yeah, okay. I'll wait on that until... Oh, Lord, this is long. Or I'll not finish that? Let me see what this looks like. What do you look like? Why do you look like that? I hate the way this looks. What the fuck? Okay, let's just do this. Okay, there we go. It'll just be multiple. Ooh. Yeah, let me zoom in on myself. Fuck yeah, baby. Average wait time 8 minutes, my fucking ass, dog. Okay. The sea rises. Scouts in distress. Gift of eternity. Into the head of part of the world. Okay, those. Oh lord, that's long. I'm done with that for now. Okay. Fucking, okay, the second I click on this, it's gonna pop. Watch. This is not at all how I envisioned it. I can scarce begin to imagine what emotions will go through Minfilia's heart when she reunites with her mother after all these years. Oh, no. Give me the money. You say my daughter awaits us in Vesper Bay, yes? I've kept her waiting long enough. Let us be off on the next ferry. I can finish fashioning the perfume along the way. Understood. Come with me. It would be my pleasure to escort you to the Waking Sands. Bye. Okay, teleport. No, this isn't voiced. Antecedent? You have a guest. Laming? Basilia. Cute. Haven't seen this in years, Cal. I never truly believed it when they told me you were dead, but what kept you away for so long? The Imperials came for me as they always knew they would. So I resolved to stay as far away from you as I could, lest their pursuit of me endanger you and your cause. I could think of no better way to grant you the freedom to continue our work. Continue it you did, achieving things I would not have imagined. Followed your every success, celebrated it. I'm so proud of you, Asivia. I learned from the best. Salsettia perfume? You remembered. How could I ever forget? You wore it all the time. If I ever lost sight of you, I'd find you again, just by following my nose. I did not think it was made anymore. You must have gone to so much trouble. Oh my fucking god! I cannot fear the same for Callan, however I could not have made it without him. My tall ass in the corner. Cat's eye found all you had all these years. Oh my god. Fuck! It's fine. We just saw this recently. Yay. Christ almighty, I have to go through these cutscenes again. letting it go. Girls came for me. I always knew they would. Once again, doing shit during cutscenes. Proud of you, Vasilia. All the time if I have a video, I'm just following my rules. And it's gonna it smells like the tiger's eye. Thank you, Canon. Thank you both. You're welcome. I just did what I was told, as always. There we go. Okay, here we go. This is the cat's eye I found. All these years you kept it. My father was a member of the Alamegan resistance. When I was yet a child, he brought me here to Ulgar. The accident which claimed his life happened shortly after. It was Lamian who took care of me then. She raised me as her own, taught me everything I needed to know to survive. Stranger to the backstory of you, yet I fear I failed to grasp their implication. It is clear there is much I do not know about you, your mother both. Oh, hello, hello! Welcome, raiders, and thank you so much for the raid. Sorry, I'm like locked the fuck in. This cat's eye was the first stone I unearthed. It wasn't much, of course, but I was exceedingly proud to have found it nonetheless. Welcome in, welcome in. Yeah, hi, hello, how are you? My name is Callie, resident of South Side. This is here to play games. I'm playing my favorite fucking game. Final Fantasy XIV. The Realm Reborn patches. You need to realize how far you've come and how much further you must still go. Someone else voice acting? Yeah, kind of. Off and on. Off and on. God, these fuckers talk a lot. I mean, you've become all the many things you've done. I cannot help but think which, you have yet to do and what it may entail. Cilia, daughter, you cannot stay here anymore. You and the Silence must leave Ul'dah. It's fucking hard, especially between streams. I forget what voices I give people. I'm just like vaguely British. Maybe, and I try to match as best I can the voice acted parts later. I'm like, fuck, what am I doing? You built it once, Cecilia. Something you can rebuild it again. Truly? Yes, truly. Why does she look kind of fish-eyed there? Alphino, the time has come for the Scions to leave Vesper Bay. We shall establish a new headquarters in Revenant's Toll, as you proposed. Much work lies ahead of us. Inform our fellow Scions and send word to the students of Baldesion. Preparations begin at once. Ooh, she just needed her mommy. Default to vaguely British, yeah. I also default to vaguely British because it's the only accent I can do. I can do kind of do like a southern accent, but I kind of just do that with Sid occasionally. Sid and some of the Garleans for some reason. I don't know. I think nothing's voice acted until I get into fucking Heavensward again though, so good. Christ. Is that laying the foundation? Where's that on the list? I have like a list of the quest names. That's fine. Look. It is all well and good that we have found ourselves a new home in Revenant's Toll. There is so much to be done, and in so little time. I also thoroughly enjoy the voice cutscenes. Our first step will be to secure the cooperation of the Adventurers Guild representatives there. Were it not for the Guild's considerable efforts, the original Camp Revenant's Toll would never have been established, much less its more heavily fortified successor. However, with construction still ongoing and resources in short supply, it seems certain that the Guild will require something in return for their support, sympathetic to our cause though they may be. Whatever they ask, I shall not begrudge it. To be plain, we need them more than they need us. Without their assistance, such essential tasks as securing new facilities, cultivating relationships with local merchants, and recruiting adventurers would prove difficult, if not impossible. You need not concern yourself with such matters antecedent. Really, Alphino, if I need concern myself with anything, it is surely matters such as these. Wasn't caught up. What, the fact that you're caught up? Same! If I didn't know that the voice acting got better and happened more often, I'd lose my shit. I submit that you might instead concern yourself with a different matter, namely, to whom the resolution of such matters might best be entrusted. And here I am. Nor do I come alone. May I present the esteemed emissary of the Adventurers Guild at Revenant's Toll. I'd lose my shit. Alphino is the worst of the twins. He has a redemption arc, but yeah. Alize's just a better. I did like Alphino the most, though, starting out. Know that my associates in Revenant's Toll hold the Scions of the Seventh Dawn in the highest regard. We should be honored to welcome your organization. There are, of course, certain provisions which must needs be negotiated. If it please you, I would do so. It does. You like the leases, Oriange? That's valid. He does get his redemption arc much later, but much later. He's just like he's just there for so long. Clothorn spoke of you in most glowing terms to steal an Imperial Reaper and then use it to infiltrate a Garlean cash room is an undertaking very few would contemplate and fewer still survive. I'm kind of psychotic. Yeah, you're right. It's a style of speech. Oh yeah, the Old English. You shall always be welcome at Revenant's Toll. We hope you will favor us with your presence again ere long. The Old English doesn't bother me as much as it's the trying to be mysterious so bad. Trying so hard to be mysterious and then just like lying constantly. Anticipates how long he takes to say. That's valid. That's real. He never says anything straightforward. It's like fucking Lord of the Rings type shit. For all you've traveled so far, and there's already so much you have done for us and for me. We'll speak again anon. Till then, take care. Ooh, thanks, Minfilia. I like that I walk away. More cutscene. What the fuck? And shrimp. Ah! Okay. My ass is sitting up. I swear. Oh, this lighting's fantastic. Thank you. We're able to get some rest. I would ask you to come with me to the Solar. Alphino has just returned, and it would seem there is something he would share with us. Thank you. I also adore my model. Very much. Very much. It was drawn by my friend, and I'm very, yeah, brings me joy. Minfilia's so fucking small. Every time I see her next to my character, I'm like, fucking hell. Everyone's so fucking... I usually play a min-height catboy. My main is a min-height catboy, so I'm just like, what the fuck? Everyone's so fucking small when you're Ellison. Our friends at the Adventurers Guild have agreed to furnish us with new facilities and material support in exchange for our assistance in the ongoing defense and development of Revenant's Soul. Minhite Lala? Damn. Yeah, you never have that problem. The Scions of the Seventh Dawn shall have a new home in Maldona, the Rising Stones. I played Minhite Lala for a little while. A bittersweet victory, if truth be told. I cannot deny that I had come to look forward to Tataru's tales of our many guests and their many, many demands. Yeah, I played Minhite Lala for a little while. I got overlooked in PvP so much, it was so funny. From the waking sands to the rising stones. Passably poetic. I too have news to share. In expectation of this momentous day, I personally informed the alliance leaders of our plans. They have each pledged their full support, General Rauban included. Moreover, I have decided that the time is right for us to cast off the vestiges of our Order's veil of secrecy and announce ourselves to the world. Are you sure that is wise, Antecedent? If anything, it is a mere formality. Our existence is quite possibly the worst kept secret in Eorzea. Right? Let us affirm our identity, proclaim our achievements, that all may know what the Scions of the Seventh Dawn stand for. Tiniest potato looking gods in the face and saying do it. That's real. That's real as hell. It would be nice to receive a little more recognition. And the people have a right to know who saved them. It is my hope that this gesture will encourage the people of Eorzea to place their trust in us. I would reveal to them the true extent of our power, yes, but in so doing, I would show them that it is a power accountable to no one, and to all. My brain stuttered on that. And what of us? We who have felled primals and faced down the Empire. To you, my fellow Scions, I would say this. Prepare for the challenges which lie ahead, for they will be great indeed. Understatement. A gruffer. Great, I say, yet no greater than us, and we will rise to them, as we have time and time again, united as one. Fuck yeah, baby. Oh, from Dragon Maid? I see it! I see it. I see it. There's some way I can... Wait, that area is said to be... Maybe I should ask them. Oh, right. Big. Oh, Lord Almighty! You ever wonder how he does it? Me dead in the corner? Yeah. It's absolutely me dead in the corner. Drawn by my lovely friend. In the style of a yuppie psycho and like death screen. Hee. I'm a big fan of it. It's almost predictable that he should appear with an emissary of the Adventurers Guild mere moments after I had expressed the need to forge ties between our organizations. Truly, his sense of timing rivals even your own. Coffee instead of blood. Yeah! Yeah, in the end screen it's blood, but my friend was like, coffee. I was like, it's real. Real as hell. I'd be spilling coffee. I have a task for you. Yeah. My friend is all your art. Yeah, that's how it is for me. I've got like two or three friends that very generously just make me art, and I'm like, fuck. Shit. Thank you. I have one person that I commission and have my assets done by. Far too long, you have something for me. Yep, paper, documents, bureaucracy is my job. Here you go. I'm a paper pusher, bitch. I know, okay, randomly made me hot. Lamau! I love that. Little time for menial tasks. Impressive structure over there, that's the place. Branch of the guild, you see as such comes. Tavern where adventures can refill the bellies, good food and drink. Maybe get a bit raucous at times, but I imagine it'll be good a place as any. I'll show you around. Ooh! The most urgent news, grim tidings from Gdania and Imperial aides has been at once. Back to the Waking Sands. Sorry, Slothborn. Duty calls. I will say, armor like this looks so much better on like Elizin and here than it does on Mikote. Because something about the way Mikote is built just doesn't quite look right. So I'm glad to actually be able to wear armor. Why did they give me so fucking many? Damn. Oh, hi, Star. Walked past you. Excuse me. Waking Sands while you were in Mordona, wasn't privy to the conversation. Definitely a miss. Oh. Ooh, it's time to beat up my least favorite critter in the game. Lemanthilia. Prayed it would not come so soon. We have reason to believe another primal or an entity resembling one has been summoned by Gdania. Thine arrival is customarily timely, Calon. Etheric waves leave little room for doubt. Thy talents will be needed ere long. If there be truth in my suspicions, 'tis a familiar foe we face, though one quite unlike the Lady of the Voltec. We dare not draw conclusions without evidence, but as Orianger says, the readings bear strong to the ones observed more than 5 years ago. So I'd hope the Morgul's guard beyond such. Suffice it to say, this disturbance warrants a full investigation. Thy presence hath been requested by Commander Helor. Hello. He awaiteth thee at the Adder's Nest. Pray hasten to Gdania, Calon. Ida and Paplima will rendezvous with you there. May you walk in the light of it. Thanks. Oh, I need to get the other one too. The other, Titan trial. Wig stan. Yeah. About halfway through now. Pleasure to see you. Getting ahead of ourselves. Allow me to accept. Buffalo cash. Hail to the King, Kupo. Kuplo Cobb visits the Adder's Nest to request an audience. Imminent threat to all Moogle kind, which would imperil the entire 12 zone if left unchecked. Able Ambassador to the Sylphs, and we will have you reprised in the role of our dealings with the Moogles. The rest you shall hear from Kuplo Cobb himself. He awaits you in the Elder Seats. I fucking hate the Moogles. I do. I fucking hate Moogles. I fucking hate Moogles. I hate Loporrits. And I don't like the Namazu. Most can kill them, they're not bad Moogles, they're just misguided. Gentle, no firm, thrashing is in order, yes, but no. Calm yourself, be quiet this instant. I will say Raya Osena is funny as fuck. Stalwart ally, yes, yes. Good King Moggle Mog, the 12th, has returned to Eorzea. Moogles served the gods in the heavens. It was quite nice up there, unspeakably beautiful, not unimaginably spacious, and the literal endless supply of wine. Well, better this, or possibly because of the last part, the gods eventually became discontented and started squabbling, which made life jolly difficult for the poor Moogles. So good King Moggle Mog, the 12th, make its glorious name live forever, decreed that the time had come to leave Kupo, the realm of man would suffice, he said, so all the Moogles should live there instead. Fortunately, two realms are so far apart that we couldn't safely fly down, but good King Moggle Mog, may his miraculous foresight ever be praised, knew exactly what to do. He had a rope you see the longest one ever woven, and he notably held. All the subjects climbed all the way down to the world below. That's how the Moogles came to this land, all of us except good King Moggle Mog. Courageous sacrifice never be forgotten. He alone would remain in the heavens, so the Moogle kind would class up. Not remain in the heavens. Was summoned. Rude, humbled, and ultimately been destroyed. What new threat could have prompted them to take so drastic a measure? May that not in itself be the answer. Twice in the last half-decade, Eorzea has been brought into the very brink of destruction, only to be spared at the last hand by a heroics of a chosen few. Yet those who brave the tempest and fight by virtue of your own strength, delayed to period of peace would doubtless seem a welcome respite. Those who had not the power to defend themselves, who were spared by only by another's grace, merely at the call before the storm. I think the Mogul's guard are afraid of what tomorrow will bring, and that things may not end so well as they did yesterday. That fear has driven them to call upon a greater power when they believe can be relied upon to protect their loved ones and their homes from what may. Bound's grace, carried away, bridging unlocked. Sylphs who summoned Rama. Entity has influenced the miracles and manner similar to the primals, blah blah. Belief poses a threat not only to Mugglekind but to Gridania as a whole, thus we beseech you, confront, and drive him from our midst. Okay, I'll beat the shit out of a Moogle, I'm happy to do that. Happy to beat the shit out of some Moogles, always. Hail to the King Kupo. I think the next quest is called You Have Selected Regicide, which is funny as fuck to me. Hello, hello, welcome in, welcome in. Oh, hello, there we go. You should be the one. You know the Moogles are not by their nature a warlike race. King. Oh. Yeah, so you have selected Regicide. Fuck yeah. Ancient slaying of guardians, who then held the keystones for none in our possession at the time, but by the grace of the elements, we expanded that for elements. Instead of keystones by the Moggles guard themselves, yet not wishing to betray the confidence, he begged me to and some other means to gain entry to the king's sanctum. Beg his assistance. He awaits you at West Shore Pier. Okay. Yeah, Happy New Year to you too. Hope it has started off well. Mine sure has. Oh, good lord. Consorting with this Ellison. Oh, it's treason against the crown. God, I hate Moogles. Oh my god. Oh, I fucking forgot about this. This shit pisses me off. Okay. Fucking where? Oh. For your fucking health to come back. Oh my fucking god! Oh, you're fine, dumbass. I can't cast yet. Put your health back up. Okay, cool. Fuck. Oh, I didn't do it in time. Fuck. Anyway. Oh my god. It's up to you. Go teach us foes remove those lessons. Send the king back from whence he came. Okay. I'm tired of this grandpa. Anyway. Alright, there we go. Oh yeah, it is the New Year's event. Seize the nay, Lord. God damn it! Okay. I'll have enough seals after I do this. In a Titans. I know there's one that's wake me up before you go home, Ogomoro, whatever. Oh, fuck off. There we go. Let's see. Now I can rank up. Actually, I've barely been in queue. Fuck! We're in private first class. Wait, what? Storm Sergeant second class? God damn it. Oh, don't look at that. Oh my god, there's so many. Annoying. Actually, I think what I'll do, because the queue times are a little questionable, partially, possibly, because it's kind of late, I might go ahead and end it here. Yeah, I think I'll end it here and queue next time for both of them. Yeah. Alright, that will be it from me for today. Hell yeah. I'll have 2 streams of 2.1. Got through the first part of Crystal Tower and Labyrinth of the Ancients. Got through Ifrit and Garuda hard. And about half of 2.1 story. Hell yeah! Yeah. Queue times were kind of a bitch, I won't lie. I'll stream the rest of it next week, I believe. And then tomorrow I'm playing Hollow Knight. And then on Saturday or Sunday, probably Saturday, I will be doing a co-working stream. So look forward to that. You've got shit to do. Thanks so much for hanging out. I hope you have a great rest of your day, night, morning, evening, whatever time zone you may be in. I hope it is a fantastic one. And I hope you have had a wonderful start to the new year. Happy 2026. Hope to see you next time. Farewell.